Hi everyone, welcome back to In Nature Tarot, and if you are new here, welcome. Today's topic, we are going to be diving deep into the year 2021 and what is lying ahead. And we are going to be pulling 12 tarot cards, one for each month, and then we are also going to be diving into a juicy pre-pulled oracle deck for more general advice and what is coming your way. And I have a live Etsy page up and running if you want to get a personal reading from me and not just do a general pick a card. The link is going to be down in the description box below. And without further ado, let's get started. So group 1 is this tiger eye, group 2 with the Moonstone, group 3 with the Citrine / Quartz, group 4 with the Smoky Quartz, and group 5 with the clear Quartz. Now feel free to fast forward to your timestamps listed down below and also in the comments, and I'll see you at your reading. All right, group 1, if you chose this beautiful tiger's eye stone, this is your reading for your 2021 predictions ahead. And the tiger eye symbolizes, the stone symbolizes self-expression, self-worth, self-esteem, self-love, and like manifestation goals. So I would just want you to know that going into your reading, that's kind of what the stone symbolizes for you, and possibly, you know, something that you can work with for the year ahead, and maybe just something that you were called to. Maybe this is something that you want to be focusing more on, is your self-expression, self-worth, and manifesting. All right, and here is your juicy oracle deck, which we will be getting to towards the end of it all. But first, we're gonna pull some tarot cards, not like that. All right, we're just gonna shuffle this up for you guys. All right, so group 1, let's pull one card for January, February, and I might speed this up too because it might take a while to pull this and it's a little boring. So let's see, group 1, January. Okay, we are back. So, all right, group 1, what I have for you coming in January, and so let's start first. This is your kind of your overall energy of the year, is kind of finding that perfect equilibrium of feeling and having control over your emotions and just feeling really balanced, like within. You know, maybe you've just been feeling really unbalanced in like your emotions and like having like it controlled, and like I feel like the overall energy of the year is you really stepping into that power of being able to control yourself and feeling really good inside, and almost like, yeah, with this, the tiger's eye as well, having that self-love and self-care, and just really starting to appreciate like who you are and finding who you are. All right, so starting in January, we have the 7 of Wands here, and I feel like you're still dealing with the burdens and hardships and just times of 2020. Like you're still kind of pushing through, persevering, picking your battles, but you're kind of just battling yourself, and it's almost like you need to step out of your own way to kind of like clear this space that you're able to get into this good flow of the year. And it's almost like, yeah, it's just like, it's come January, it's not like a light switch is going to change and everything's going to be great and grand and you're going to have it all figured out and be like on point. It's almost like it's going to take some time to get there in January. And it's almost like you just have to kind of go with the flow in January. Like whatever does pop up that seems hard and kind of feels like maybe a roadblock, to kind of just like push through that, just keep on going. Kind of just getting like the whole vibe of January is like persevering through January, just like getting through it, like no matter what pops up, just like don't let it get you down, don't let it push you back or around or whatever. And then come February in with this Queen of Swords, like you're kind of shedding this just lack of control, just feeling unstable, and like you're kind of stepping into your power and kind of like taking control of the situation again. And you could be coming up with some really good ideas, communicating some really good ideas. Maybe you want to like teach or like help spread the word of something, or something in that regard. Like you want to give. It's almost like you're stepping out of this like anxious kind of energy and into this like giving of ideas and wisdom and communicating, and like everything's kind of just flowing. Like in February, things are like, it seems like things are finally falling into pieces and like getting where you need to be. And then come March, like with the Nine of Cups, like yeah, you're feeling good. You're feeling like this Queen of Cups energy here. Like you're feeling content with what you have created. You're feeling emotionally stable. You're feeling really happy and like in your own skin. Like you're just feeling good. I definitely feel like, yeah, this is a year of you cutting out what no longer serves you and finding what's really important to you, and kind of setting boundaries as well with this Queen of Swords in February. Really setting boundaries with people, with yourself, and really like getting yourself into this really beautiful space come March. Like you're feeling like on point and you're like, you love yourself, you're feeling yourself, you're doing good in all those ways. Yeah, Nine of Cups just feels great. You're good, golden. And then come April, there's like this spark of inspiration that comes, you know, once you kind of step into your power. This spark of inspiration that just like, ooh, it just brings you into this really powerful space, and like maybe an exciting job offer, maybe an exciting message of some kind, or not promise, but yeah, like an offer or something, like a job offer, a career offer. Maybe you think of like a really cool way to do something. Like your creativity is like on point in April, and like you're really finding like that spark inside yourself. And then we have May here. You're kind of finding that like beautiful balancing act. You know, sometimes the Two of Pentacles is negative, sometimes it's positive, but for some reason in this reading, I feel like it's very positive. Like you're actually finding the balancing of work and play, of taking care of yourself and being there for your friends and family and relationships. Like you're finding that beautiful ebb and flow and balancing act. And like she looks totally in control and like good, like she's got it. Yeah, so that's all I have in May. Like you're really just, yeah, finding that balance, finding that like balance of life. And then come June, this is kind of telling me that you just need to take a rest. Maybe you need to take a vacation. Maybe you need to take a time out. Maybe you're like putting too much energy into like whatever you've been working on, and it's almost like, yeah, you had the good balance, but like, you know, things happen, life happens, hiccups happen. It's almost like you were just pushed around. And this is just asking, come June, if you need to rest, like really take care of yourself and making sure that you're putting yourself first. And yeah, any news that comes, good or bad, just again, let it flow, let it go. And then here we have July. I feel like either someone in your life is being, I guess, a bit sneaky, or a bit like winning at all costs kind of energy. Like, I don't feel like this is you, but I feel like there's someone that you're dealing with that I don't know, it's just a little like selfish and a little like, I'll do it this way because this will get me ahead kind of energy. And it's almost like you just don't, you're seeing the people who you want in your life and the people who you don't want in your life. And you're kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like in July, really starting to notice the people that have your back and the people that don't. That's what I'm getting in July. Like, you're really starting to like be like, you know what, that person's never had my back. That's a one-sided friendship or whatever. Like, I don't need that. And then August, yeah, you're back to balancing like your life out. And you're really like, I don't know, maybe like even karma is going to come your way, like good karma. Like, you've really been like trying to be nice and trying to take care of others, and like you've just been trying to be a really good person. And I feel like this is like your karmic reward is coming in August, like to kind of be like, look, I know you've worked really hard, and here we are to have your back, and we got you, and this is your reward to come, because you've been through some struggles, you've been through some ups and downs of the year. And then comes September, we've got the Hermit, which is interesting because September things start to get cool, and you want to like kind of go within more. And this, yeah, the Hermit energy in September is like, yeah, going within. Again, it feels like you're really just stepping into your power, and finding your true essence. Like, this woman feels like she's like studying, really like hashing out her past and her childhood wounds and past wounds. Like, basically she's like, it's almost like in September you're starting to really dig deep into the dark shadow aspects of yourself, and you're really starting to like awaken yourself, which is really beautiful. And yeah, again, in September, if you need time to like be by yourself and work on this stuff, meditate, journal, really just even find someone to help you work through it. Like, I feel like this is like you, again, stepping into your power in a different level, in a level that you've never experienced before. And we have October and November are kind of very similar. Like, you're just leaving behind something. Either you're leaving behind what no longer serves you in people, in a job, in like yourself. It feels like more like yourself. Like, so you've gone within in September, and then October and November you're really doing the work and really chipping away at all that hardened rock, and really chipping away to find a beautiful crystal forming underneath. And I feel like it's going to be 2 heavy months of you chipping away who you thought you were and creating something beautiful. And in December here, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, but like underneath the Queen of Pentacles was like there. And so I feel like this is like 2 energies of December of next year, which is crazy. I feel like in one way, you might feel like you've lost it all. You've lost all your friends. You're starting over from scratch. Like, you don't have any stability. Like, you're kind of on your own. You're kind of like in this space. Like, you're new. You've changed. Like, you've really dug in and done some like dirty work to make yourself a better person. But then it's also saying with the Queen of Pentacles here that you're stepping into like this stability. You're leaving this unreliable, cracked stability into something beautiful. And so I think you're stepping into this beautiful, powerful, loving energy. Like, you just want to take care of people. You want nice things. You just want to be the best version of yourself. So yeah, it's just like overall, like, you are just going through personal transformations and really coming out on top at the end. Like, end of the year, like, you've really put in some hard work and you've become this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, which is great. Yeah, let's dive into your juicy, juicy tarot. We're going to save these ones till the end, but let's see what else pops up for you. Can you see that there? Okay. All right, we have be bold and make the first move. And balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, I think this year ahead, you're really stepping out of your box and you're really starting to take responsibility for making the life that you want to create, and you are willing to like go dig down and deep on like a very cold, dark night with the frozen ground, and you're willing to like dig it up. And like, yeah, this year you're really focusing on balancing your spirituality and practicality. Like, again, like with this Hermit and then the Queen of Pentacles, like the Justice, the Two of, you're finding this beautiful balance of who you want to be, what you want to let go of. You're really like elevating yourself to a completely new level of becoming yourself, which is really beautiful. And it could be painful at times to go through these things, especially you kind of have to go through them alone, because you need to sit with yourself and really ask yourself seriously, like, okay, where are my flaws? What can I work on? Where can I be a better person? And sit with yourself and do the work. And it's going to be uncomfortable, but I see yourself in the end just being good. All right. Got big picture thinking, Pleiadians energy, visionary, inspired ideas, and new earth. Yeah, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. I think you are really stepping into this beautiful new power in the month of 2021. And I think you're going to find new ways to incorporate these changes of your life to help others and to just be, I feel like all of us are slowly going to be transitioning into a better way of being, because we've just seen too much that's not working, and we have to, we're going into the age of Aquarius. Like there's no, like this is what we're doing, guys. You know? So yeah, I see really beautiful changes. And like with this big picture thinking, like just know that you are on a mission, and it could be uncomfortable at times, but like just think of the bigger picture where you're going to be ending up, what you could bring to the world. Like, yeah. And we have adventure. Ooh. So I think, yeah, you're going to be really exploring yourself within and outside. I think like it's going to be really important for you to just expand yourself by like traveling. And I understand right now, like, how would anyone travel? And like there's all this potential of restrictions and all this, but like it could even be just adventure in your backyard, like really exploring your backyard, like your neighborhood, your town, like things that are closer by. Yeah, I think adventure and seeking something higher is the overall vibe of your year ahead. And we have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, I think you are really going within and opening yourself up to the possibilities of what you could become. And it's almost like you're kind of are just doing this hard work is going to allow all these other doors and these doorways to open. All right, let's see what's coming for love for you. Ooh, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So I don't see much in the ways of love in your actual cards coming up, particularly, but I definitely see that if you are in a relationship, like I think it's going to become deepened and like this beautiful just ebb and flow and balance, and I think they are going to be going through their own changes, but I definitely see, you know, someone special coming into your life. And so soulmate is not just romantic. It could be a friendship, it could be a work like colleague, it could be a boss, anything like that. A soulmate is just someone that helps you in ways, you know, with a lesson or helps you through a time or whatnot. So take that how it resonates. This isn't a love reading, this is just a general overall year reading. All right, but we are going to see what kind of energies you are going to be embodying this year. Like, where are you going to be transforming yourself into? Or, yeah, you know what I mean. Advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. And we have Angel, helping those in need with no expectation in return. And then we have Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life or love. Yeah, I see like this year coming up, your heart is full and you just want to give back to others, and you're really stepping into this new way of cracking yourself open to be able to like let these possibilities come in. I think there's some really beautiful energies that you are going to be. Mother, advocate, and angel. Like, that's a beautiful, beautiful way to be. Just remember to take care of yourself first, because as a healer, as someone that is spiritual and inclined to that type of thing, like, it's very easy to want to take care of someone or show them the way, but people will only change when they want to change. But you can help guide them, but just know that don't take it personal if they don't want to change. Okay, and we've got these beautiful cards, and this is going to be general self-care advice for the year ahead. Ooh, lovely. Dance and sweet treat. So remember to, take care of yourself by eating healthy, but also like enjoy, eating delicious things, because life is short and you're working hard this year. All right. And last but not least, we've got some beautiful affirmations for you to just embody throughout the year. And yeah, you can write them down on a piece of paper, look at them every day, whatever you want to do. We have, I bless my family with love. I love and accept each member of my wonderful family. They in turn love and adore me. All is well in my world. If you want to take a screenshot. All right. I am on a ever-changing journey with adventure. My life is never stuck or static or stale, for each moment is new and fresh. Every ending is a new point of beginning. All right, beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm really excited to hear from you, group 1, about, come back if this, anything comes true, but I hope this gives you a little bit of guidance of what is your way. And yeah, give the video a like, subscribe, give a comment. I would love to hear from you, what you're excited about the year ahead. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 2, if you chose this beautiful dark moonstone, I believe. It could be, I think, a black moonstone. I'm not sure exactly. But it has like a little rainbow in it. It's really beautiful. This is your reading for your 2021 predictions ahead this year. We're going to set your oracle cards aside, but first we're going to go over what the moonstone kind of is. The moonstone is kind of a stone to help you connect with the divine, to help strengthen intuition, to help in like decision making, problem solving, helping you with self-expression. It's also really good protection for traveling as well, for like water travel and nighttime travel. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind for your reading ahead. And we are going to pull 12 tarot cards, one for each month, before going into the tarot here. But yeah, I'm probably going to fast forward this part because it might take a while. But we are going to jump into your reading. Okay. Okay, group 2. It's interesting because the summertime seems like for group 1 was also just like road bumps and stuff like that. And I wonder if there's just something going on astrologically during May, June, and July for the year. But regardless of that, it's a really beautiful reading. And we are just going to get started. So your overall energy of the year is the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, can it get any better than that? It's all about luxury, stability, having everything that you need to take care of yourself, take care of others, to really just be there for people, to really embody this like, oh, you just want the best things in life for you and for your loved ones. This is your energy overall for your year ahead. Like that's a beautiful spot to be in. But we are going to jump into January. In January, you are feeling just overjoyed and happy. I feel like there could be some good news in January. Possibly something that you've been working hard on, and especially with this flag, it feels like some kind of good news coming in. Maybe someone's health is getting better. Maybe your health is getting better. Overall, like the Sun card just shines this beautiful, beautiful light on your January, especially in such a dark month if you are not living in the Southern Hemisphere. But yeah, in January, I just see like these beautiful blessings and really fun moments too. I feel like you're really able to enjoy some really fun activities, maybe like having fun with people, like playing games, like going places. Like your heart is just full of life and excitement, and you're just really feeling happy and content and just with it. And then in February, we have the Hanged One, which is kind of all about like looking at things in a different way, like really like having a different perspective on perhaps a way that you used to be or things that you used to do, and kind of like stepping outside of your normal routines and maybe switching things up. Or maybe like in your career, you're really like starting to think outside the box. I see a lot with like pentacles here. I mean, it's not that many, it's just 3. But I feel like it definitely feels like you're trying to think of ways to make money, or maybe like increase your stability, because this is kind of like your vibe. Like you really want to have that stable life. And in February, I think you're really stepping outside the box, really thinking broad, really thinking long term, perhaps budgeting, perhaps just, really taking a step back and seeing where you are and where you want to go forward. And then in March with the Ace of Pentacles, like here's this beautiful offer just dropping on your doorstep. It could be a new career, it could be a new person, new kind of just money just dropping into your lap. So yeah, in March, there's some kind of beautiful gift or surprise that has to do with your finances or your career. which is great. April, we have the Seven of Swords. Things are taking a little bit of a turn. I think you're just kind of getting in your own way with the Seven of Swords here. I think in April, you're starting to maybe notice where people are not being honest, or maybe where you are not being honest with yourself in regards to where you're heading in your life. It seems like there's this little like hiccup, a little hiccup in the year, which isn't, you know, the end of the world. But I feel like, yeah, you're feeling either people around you are being deceiving, or maybe you're just deceiving yourself and not being honest with what you need and where you are, or perhaps with this new job. You didn't set boundaries, and here they are taking from you. It's not an even exchange. You're kind of like, what the heck? Or it's like you're finishing up some kind of thing with people. What am I trying to say? It's almost like, yeah, you're just kind of all in your head. Like, you're just like, you're expecting the worst to come. You're expecting this new job to end. You're just expecting the worst, and you're kind of in this negative mindset. And then come May, you're also still staying in this negative mindset where you're not appreciating what you do have and what you have created. And the universe is trying to hand you something, but you're not being grateful for what you do have. And so the universe is like, yo, what the heck? And so I see you kind of like, I don't know, in June, really making a decision to kind of like get out of this energy. I feel like you're really starting to like make a choice. You're like, this is not what I want to look at. How beautiful it was starting, and then like all these hiccups came along, and all these like, you know, roadblocks, and like, I'm not going to let that destroy what I have, what good I do have, because I have like beautiful stuff going. And so it's almost like you're making the choice to stop going in this direction, going in this flow. Maybe you need to make a big choice come June, but I feel like it's a good choice in the end. And then come July, like you're feeling exhausted from all this energy. And I think you're just going to need some time out. Like, go enjoy summer and just take a break and really just, yeah, take care of yourself in July. And then come August, here you are, like, after this little lull, you're just like snapped out of it. And you are just like, oh, like shining in this beautiful, powerful figure. Like, you're good. You're like, that's not who I am. That's not my energy. I don't want to be ungrateful. I don't want to be deceptive. I don't want people to deceive me. And so you are learning. These are learning lessons. Lessons. Whoever these people are, these events that pop up, or whatever creates this negative blip, if you will. Like, you're seeing the truth. And you're getting wise, and you're figuring out, no, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I need. I'm changing things around completely. So in August, like, you're stepping into your power again, because you were there, but I think it's a transition. It's a transitional year. You know, there's still a lot of like residual stuff from 2020 unresolved, and it's going to pop up early or late spring, early summer. Okay, sorry about that. There's just a lot of distractions. So maybe there's going to be a lot of distractions here. Okay, jumping back in. September, we have the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, once you have stepped into your power, you are like, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's start to take action on these things. And you're feeling this like gust of energy to like push forward and to really go after something. whether that be, you know, a relationship or career. It's interesting that it is under the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it is tied with that, like finding that push, that drive to really get you through the end of the year. Like you're feeling this like boom, August, September, you're in it. And then we have October here, 10 of Pentacles. Like you are like, you've finally figured out how to create this beautiful stability, and you have this level of comfort in your life right now that you are just so content. You're so happy. You're able to provide for the ones that you love. You're able to like, ooh, possibly even you're moving, buying a house, like making a big purchase, like a big adult purchase. I feel like you're really like, I just keep on looking at this guy here, and maybe this is like you surrounded by all the people that you love, and like you can finally give back because you've put in all this time and this hard work, and it's paid off. It's really paid off. Even through the hard times, you've worked and you've just persevered. And then in November, it's like there's some beautiful, like, I think there's like something you've been wishing for coming. There's a beautiful like ice cream cone, you know, like this beautiful sparkling offer just coming in. And again with the house here, I see like, yeah, you may be purchasing your first house or building a house or something like that. Like, I see this beautiful house too with these beautiful glass windows. So I think like, yeah, come November, like you're going to be seeing your dreams just coming true. Like it's going to be great. And then by the end of the year, you are just like, like a breath of fresh air. Like you are just feeling completely stable, emotionally good. You have everything you need. You don't want or need anything else. Like you are just content. You have your family, you have your loved ones, you have your friend circle. Like everything is feeling good and you are on top of the world. So great. Little blip in the summer, but we'll take it. All right, let's see what we got for your oracle cards here. And we're getting a little dark. All right, let's see. Well, first off, let's see what you got coming for romance. All right, we've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I think you're going to be doing some healing of family issues. And I see that coming earlier in the year with February, seeing things differently. And also like, so February to August, I feel like that's something that, will be popping up as well, is you're going to be really healing these family issues, and maybe your family is like triggering things in you, or your people are triggering these old family issues, and I feel like you're making the choice to work on them because you want to create this family of your own and have this stability of your own, and you don't want to drag this crap with you to your family. You want to heal that and be able to create your own family and happiness. And we have meditate and contemplate. And your hard work is paying off. Yeah, I totally knew it. Yeah. Okay, just wanted to let a little bit more light in. There we go. Yeah, I think again, your hard work is paying off. You are just going to push and push and push throughout this year because this is what you want. This is your drive. The Queen of Pentacles. This is what you want. This is the life you want. And you're really putting the hard work in to get you through to the end. And meditate and contemplate is whenever situations arise, especially with this Moonstone, this, connecting with the divine, is asking you to really like sit with yourself. Sit without any distractions, no music, no electronics. just sit by yourself or meditate by yourself and just get the answers that way. Like, you know, really, you can, it's kind of amazing if you can sit and meditate. It doesn't have to be for long. You can get some quick answers, and it's kind of, you know, it's cheap, it's free. Good way to get some clarity on your life. I think these are all upside down. All right, we have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yeah, I see this with possibly the family issues. And I see it happening like, yeah, this early summer, late spring. I feel like you are really, working through the great severing. I think, again, severing that tie, those old wounds, you're really like not putting up with it anymore. And you want to create a better life for yourself, and you are willing to put in the hard work. And then we have activated earth. Yeah, I feel like you're being drawn to your calling. Like this, whatever this is that you're working on is like you're pushing towards like your, I'm sorry, lots of distractions. I think there's going to be a lot of distractions in your year ahead, because there's a lot of distractions as I film your pile, but I don't know where I was. But the great severing is almost like you're cutting ties, family ties, severing them, becoming the family that you want. And activated earth, just trusting your gut that you are being led to the correct path, and like you're on your way. And we have forgiveness. Again, with the healing family issue, you're really learning to forgive people that have wronged you, and know that you just have to let it go, because you're never going to hear what you want to hear from them, and they have their own issues, and you got to push on with your life. You're sick of waiting around. And we have love. So I think love in every way, like self-love, new love for your family, new love for maybe partnership, you know, like who knows, or maybe just deepening a love. Again, there's no love situation here, really. Maybe you already are in a partnership. But the focus of today's yearly reading wasn't really love anyway. That's a separate thing. All right, and then we have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, you are really stepping into your power this year, and like really cutting all the ties of your old self. Okay, let's see what kind of energies you are going to be stepping into and embodying. Really exciting. So we have Goddess, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. And even if you're a guy, like, you know, you can still be nurturing and sensual as well. And then we have servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Yeah, I think you're really opening up. I think we all are. I think there's a lot of shifts that happened in 2020, and they're just carrying over to 2021. All right, and then we see your self-care suggestions for the year. We have sing. I get like sing in the shower. And write a gratitude list. Wasn't I talking about gratitude? I believe I was. So yeah, making sure that you are grateful for what you do have, you know, and not just dwelling on the negative. And then last but not least, we have some affirmations for you to write down so you see them every day, or just something to help you get through hard times. You can always come back to these affirmations for the entire year. I always have a choice. All right. I choose to believe that it is easy to change a thought or a pattern. It is my choice to do so. With that family healing. I am a harmonious, there we go, being. Everything I do, say, or think is in harmony with the truth. There is perfect and continuous right actions in my life and affairs. All right, so that's all I have for you, group 2. I hope this gave you some clarity of what is coming ahead. I would love to hear down in the comments what you're excited for, or you're not excited for. Maybe this family healing stuff, never a fun thing to go through, but has to be done. Yeah, give the video a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 3, if you chose this citrine crystal, this is your reading for your 2021 predictions ahead. And citrine stone crystal is a really good sign of helping with prosperity, self-esteem, self-image, creativity, thinking, manifestation, like new beginnings, that kind of thing. It's a really beautiful stone to kind of work with in general, especially like career-wise. It's a really good career stone. But yeah, we are going to dive deep into your juicy predictions. And we are going to get started with pulling a tarot card for every month. And I'm going to fast forward through it because it's going to take some time to souffle it. All right. Okay, welcome group 3. So, overall energy of your 2021 is this 3 of Wands. Like, you are really stepping ahead to this journey, to your new, I think it's career related, but we will see. We'll dive in a little deeper, but this is almost like you're ready for the journey. Your bags are packed. You are ready for anything that comes your way. You're really positive and thinking of the potential of everything that could come, and you're kind of just like going with the flow. I see her as like someone that likes adventure and creativity and just, yeah, it's just going with it. So yeah, we're gonna start out with your January with the 10 of Cups, and you are just starting January like blissful, and like things are really good and going well, and yeah, you just feel like really content with where you are. You're feeling really satisfied emotionally. You're really happy. You're feeling good. Nothing really bad is going on in your life. Like there's nothing really like, yeah, like negative or something to like be like, woe is me. Like things are good in January. All right, and then we have in February the 7 of Swords, which kind of comes out of anywhere, but it's almost like, yeah, there's definitely like an upheaval or like, I think a disagreement of ideas is really what it feels like. It definitely feels like you have an idea of how you want to go forward, and then someone else has an idea of how you should go forward. And there's this push and pull of like who's right and who's wrong. And no one's really right or wrong. It's, you know, I think it's just, yeah, you're really trying new things and you're really trying to think differently. And like, I think someone's trying to just be protective of what you're going after, like in a loving way, but you need to kind of just listen to your inner guidance and your inner wisdom on especially starting something new, starting something a little scary, a little different. I think just trusting your own intuition and what you actually want, because then in the next 3 months we have Pentacle. Wow, say that 3 times fast. Yeah, so then in March, you have this like, this new thing that you're working on, this like new foundation that you are creating. And you're really taking the baby steps and kind of acknowledging that you know nothing about what you are doing. And maybe you are investing. Or maybe you're putting money into a business, into your business, a business you support, whatnot. But it's almost like you're really taking those steps to grow something, and you're like a page, so you know something, but you don't really know much. You know, you're not a king or a queen. Like, you don't really know how to do it, but you're learning. You're excited to learn. You're really willing to put in the hard work and really see how it's going. And then in April, you're really guarding what you've grown. You're really holding on to your finances, and I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think being smart about your money and where it's going, like really like diving into your budget and seeing like where you signed up for that one thing forever ago and it's pulling like $10 out of your account every month. Like really sitting down and assessing your finances, because if you really are creating something bountiful and special for yourself, I think it's really important that you do get a grip on your finances. And here, the Eight of Pentacles, like, yeah, you're just like in the groove in May. You're really in the groove of getting things going. Like, you're eight, like, look at, like, you're in the flow of creating your own life. I feel like it could be like you've been wanting to create your own business, and you're finally able to get that stability to be self-sufficient. And then we have June coming out of nowhere. A little heartbreak or grief. It could be, you know, that you are breaking up with someone, or it could be that like you receive some sad news, maybe about like a loved one, like a family member. Maybe something bad is happening. I don't know. I'm kind of want to pull a card about that, because, you know, that June card came out of nowhere. So let's see. What is this June situation for my group 3, the Three of Swords? What is it all about? What is it all about? Okay, all right. Interesting. It could be someone from your past. I don't know. It doesn't feel like someone stabbing you in your heart. It feels like someone from your past. And it could be the potential to interrupt your workflow or your finances. Maybe you have a partner, not romantically, but someone that you are involved with business-wise, and it's almost like you need to cut them off and let them go. And it's hard to do because maybe you've been working with them for so long. And it's either that, it's either a work thing, or again, like I said, it's family. Like it's a family-related, not great news. And I think it's just one of those things, I don't know, I kind of see a father figure. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Like, it could just be, you know, sadness within. You know, it could just be like you hit a blip in the month of June and you're just feeling sad, or maybe lonely, or maybe you're just even, you know, still healing your heart from past relationships, and maybe someone comes back into your life to be like, hey, sends you a text, and it just like, oh, this just stabs you again. You're not quite healed. So that's kind of what I'm getting for that. I don't think whatever relationship you are in is ending. Maybe it is, but I don't think it's anything too serious to worry about. It doesn't strike me as something detrimental, because it's only for a month, and it's not something that like continues to linger. You know, it kind of just stops after June. So take it how you will. But then in July, I think things are turning around. You've been working hard, you've been putting in time and effort, you've been really weighing the pros and cons and trying to figure out new business strategies. And here the Wheel of Fortune is to finally be like, all right, luck is on your side. Here we go. You're going to start seeing some beautiful things like happen and come to light. And then come August, there's this beautiful offering. And you're just overcome with emotions. And it could be a love situation. So maybe this person comes back up into your life to remind you what you don't want. And then here you go, you have this beautiful possible romantic offering in the works. Or if you're in a relationship, this is just saying it's going to deepen your relationship with each other. And it's just like this beautiful overflowing of it's something that makes you so happy that you could cry. You're just like, oh my God, this is amazing. So yeah, whatever that might be. And then we have September. Here you're being asked to have strength, to really like push. I just get this perseverance kind of feeling that you can't give up in September. Like you got to keep on going. You signed up for this journey, so you keep on going. You got to keep on pushing. And really dig deep with that inner strength, but also have this beautiful kindness that this woman has. She's able to tame this beast, but she's also kind and warm-hearted and stuff. So it's almost like having the strength in a loving way. And then in October, we've got Temperance. So you are really finding that balance of your life. Things are finally like falling into place. Things are finally coming to light, like we're here in November, things are really coming to light. And things that were kept secret are being shown. And you're really seeing the authentic side of everyone. And I think through all this, you're still like working, you're still chipping away, 8 of Pentacles, chipping away. But you're really finding what means... what's more important to you, I guess. And then in December here, slow and steady wins the race. And then the 3 of Pentacles, like you are really slowly working on creating something this entire year. And by the end of the year, you're in a really steady flow. You're used to balancing your work and life. You really have a good savings. Like everything is like falling into place. Like, yeah, you've got your finances sorted out, you've got savings if anything happens, you've got all your bills paid, like your credit card's paid off, like you're just feeling really good, and you're still just slowly just pursuing this endeavor, like you're just going with it, going with the flow. Okay, so let's see what your love card has to say for you. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Yeah, like I said, that doesn't feel like a breakup card. Let me grab I feel like it's almost like in the month of June, you deciding what you don't want. You're seeing what you don't want. All right, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And let's get one more romance card. This one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, yeah, I think it's all about you figuring out what you want, what you don't want. Back of the deck, release your ex. Yeah, I think there's that stagnant kind of energy here. And then you just need to remember to open yourself back up, to let go. You just got to let go, find out what you do want. Maybe you are someone that's normally codependent in a relationship. Really starting to work on that aspect of yourself is helpful. All right, a win-win outcome is forecast. I mean, that sounds great. Expect powerful change. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff coming your way. Like, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Temperance, the Moon. You've got 4 major arcanas. You've got tons of pentacles, like Ace of Cups. You've got a couple blips. 1 blip, 2 blips. Not bad. You can get through that. All right, and we are the Hawthorse. Deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. So this is just asking you to make sure that you take care of yourself and take time to honor and nurture what you need. And with the Strength card almost, like too, like really having the strength to ask for help if you need it, and yeah, hiring help for some reason if you need it. And water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Again, with the rest, again, I think, yeah, you just remembering to take care of yourself instead of work, you're going to be able to become a better person. And individuality. Yeah, you're really finding out what's important to you at your core, like what you actually want out of your life, what you want out of a partner. Maybe you've spent a lot of time alone and you're really like, yeah, figuring out what you want. And then we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yeah, you can't. You can only accept it, accept the lessons, accept the heartbreak, and move on. You know, you don't have to forget, but just don't hold that negative energy with you, because it's not hurting the other person, it's really hurting you and holding you back. So take care of your own soul. All right, so these are energies that you are going to be embodying and stepping into. So we have the Child Divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. And we have Scribe, preserving knowledge and information. Yeah, interesting. So these are just energies that you are going to be embodying, stepping into. Maybe you're a writer, or maybe you're going to be really, I mean, look at her. She's like on a computer working. So maybe you're going to be stepping into that kind of energy of the year. And then these are some beautiful, suggestive, yearly self-care. Always good to go back to. And we have sound healing. And so if you don't own any singing bowls, there's tons of videos on YouTube of singing bowl. Just put like headphones in and lay back and cover yourself with a blanket. It's great. And connect with crystals, possibly a citrine crystal if you have one. And then last but not least, we got some beautiful affirmations to bring with you for the entire year of 2021. All right, I am in harmony with nature. I am in harmony with all of life, the sun, the moon, the winds, the rain, the earth. And I love and accept myself. Look into the mirror and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. When I accept all of myself, I am whole and healed. Beautiful. All right, group 3, that's all I have for you for your beautiful 2021 predictions of what is coming your way. I would love to hear from you down in the comments what you're excited about, what you are looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to. But just want to hear from you and start a conversation. Give the video a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 4, if you chose this Smoky Quartz, this is your reading for your 2021 predictions ahead. And before we get into it, we're just going to go over what a Smoky Quartz is. So a Smoky Quartz is kind of a good crystal to help with transmuting like negative energy into positive energy, amplifying positive energy, grounding, detoxifying, you know, good just cleansing of the chakras to balance it, and also helping to kind of get in touch with the divine. So it's kind of like a good overall cleansing stone, crystal. So we're going to keep that in mind as we go forward with your beautiful 2021 predictions. And we are going to pull, before going into your oracles, one card per month, basically. And I'm just going to fast forward probably through the shuffling because it's going to take a bit. All right. Okay, group 4. We're going to start with your overall energy of the year is the 7 of Pentacles. Like, so you're really working this year to take really good care of something that you care about. Like, really watering this passion or drive that you have, whatever you are creating and manifesting in your life. You're really like having the patience this year to really take the time and put the effort in, and like you don't want to rush it. You want to really take your time. You're willing to put in the hard work, and you know it's going to take time, and it's almost like you're being very patient about what you're trying to manifest, which is great because that just makes it come even easier. So let's start with January. So we have the Hanged One. So in January, you are definitely seeing truths come to light. And that's definitely, follow up from 2020. Like, lots of things are no longer serving us, and we're really seeing like a different way of being. A lot of people want to leave cities and like go live in the woods, in the country. Like there's a lot of changes, and you are one of them. You're really shaking up your life in a good way. Like, you are changing the way that you once were and once thought, and you're really embodying this, godlike quality of just knowing that there's a better way of doing things. And you're really trying to figure out ways to make better choices in your life for the greater good. I see you really taking that time to care about others and not just be selfish within the grasp of your life. And then in February, I see you holding on to your money, or, suggest to hold on to your money and to really analyze where you're spending money. Like, get really serious about your budgeting. If you don't have a budget, make a budget. Figure out how much you are making, how much you need to make a day to survive. I think that's a really fun way to see how much you need per month to live off of your, whatever you are paying for. But it's, asking you to really step back and respectfully, as an adult, go through your finances and make sure you're not excessively spending where you don't need to. Maybe there's like an old account that's like withdrawing money, from your account every month, like $5, and like that adds up. Or maybe you have like a bank account with like a classic bank, if you will. And they have like a fee, like a monthly maintenance fee, which is like baloney. And so maybe you're going to be looking into getting a different bank account, one that doesn't have any of that like weird fishy stuff. You're going to be really taking a look at your finances, like a hard look. And then come March, I think you're really setting boundaries with people. Come March, you're really sick of a lot of people's attitudes, and maybe you just haven't been someone that set boundaries, or like it's something that you are working on. But it seems like in March, you're kind of getting the hang of boundaries, and you realize with boundaries, like, people respect you more. And boundaries aren't a negative thing to put up. It's actually it's like a self-respect. Like, it's respecting your time and their time, and also just letting them know like where your standards are. It's a really respectful way to set your boundaries. And I think I see you stepping into that power in March, and then come April, you are just like a god or a goddess. Like you are just embodying this like amazing energy. And like, ooh, let's just move this for a second. But like come April, May, like this is the divine counterpart. So maybe you're meeting your divine counterpart in April or May. But more I get, like you are really embodying the most powerful version of yourself, and not in like a greedy way, in like a beautiful way. Like you are learning to love yourself and nurture yourself and take care of yourself here and take care of others and really give and take. Like it's a really beautiful balanced energy. And then here in May and the Emperor, you're becoming the badass boss that you've always wanted, and you're really taking control of your life, financially, business-wise, materialistically. Like you're really like getting this beautiful balance of these two energies, April and May. And then with the Ace of Cups sneaking in there, like it could be, potential love interest, coming into your life, or like something is deepening, like a relationship is deepening to another level. Something is coming like that's just going to fill you overjoyed with tears, is kind of the feeling I'm getting. Like you're just really feeling it. And maybe the person that you are attracting is the Emperor to you, your Empress. Flip-flop it for your sex or sexual preference, whatever you want to do. But I see like May is like this boss energy, and like you're just getting like some beautiful blessings coming your way in May, which is great. Who doesn't love that? Come in June, I see you are really balancing. Either you haven't quite grasped this, but it seems like by June you're definitely grasping, balancing work and life, balancing taking care of yourself and helping others. Like you're finding this really beautiful balance between life in general, which is a really powerful place to be. And then come July, I see that you are ending like a way of being that no longer served you. Like you're shedding, I see people that like are holding you back or just never were encouraging you. You're kind of cutting people out of your life. I feel like you're cutting people off your social media that don't inspire you. You're really like cutting away dead weight is what I get, because you have just stepped into this beautiful power, and you're just like, I need people who can keep up with me, because I can't, I need more. I need people that are on my level. And so in July, you're really, and it's not bad to cut people out. You don't have to do it in a negative way, but it's, everyone's on their own journey, and some people you can't take with you because they're only meant for that earlier part of your journey. And then come August, we've got the Four of Wands, which usually indicates, victory, but it also indicates, celebration. So there could be a possible wedding or promise or like vacation that you take with someone that you deeply care about, or not just marriage, but like a promise to each other, or like asking someone to date you, or it's like that kind of thing. Like really having this person, like, yeah, I want that person in my life. So that is in August. And then in September, we've got the Five of Swords. And I see that all about just dealing with conflicts and disagreements, possibly having failures in your business or whatever you are trying to create. It's almost like just a setback in September, like things that you thought you'd be winning at and be like further along, maybe like a deal gone bad, something comes up, a client is disapproving of the services, and they want you to redo it, or whatever that kind of energy is. You know, it's like, and if you do own your own business, that's going to come up, and it's all about how you handle it in a very professional manner, and really know that, you know, it's really word of mouth that spreads your business, and you can't just willy-nilly. And it's almost like you have a blocked victory here in October, and I wonder if it's because of this, but we are going to unblock it so that you can have this beautiful victory, because I chose to, and you have free will over your life, and you get to choose these things too. But so in October, there's some beautiful success coming for you. You really are getting that recognition that you've been wanting, possibly fame, possibly like on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. Like, you're finally getting that recognition that you've been so long desiring. And it's because you've put in work. It's not just handed to you. You know, nothing's ever handed to you. You put in the work, you put in the dedication, and here it is riding on this beautiful white horse to reward you. And then in November, we have you really deepening your study, like really maybe going back to school, maybe taking online classes. It doesn't have to be with the university. It could be something with like Skillshare or whatever. But I feel you really honing your craft, honing your business skills, learning, reading, kind of expanding yourself, because you want to be the best. You really want to embody this beautiful way of being, and have a good career. And then we have in December, we've got the Nine of Wands, and we have the Lovers. And the Nine of Wands is all about persevering. Just keep on going and just keep on trying, you know, keep on pushing. And the Lovers could be, you know, that you guys are deepening your partnership and committing, that's the word I was looking for, committing in some way. Or there is some kind of choice to be made about your relationship, maybe to move in together or to take a trip together. There's some kind of choice or decision, and it feels like it's something you both are going to be discussing and making and going forward with, which is very interesting. Let me just check my battery. Okay, we're back. Just had to change the card because these readings are a little longer than normal. So yeah, let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Let's jump into your romance. So we have finances and careers. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So there could be stuff that's holding you back this year from deepening your relationship, you know, but just know that, like, again, try to keep that balance of work and life, and trying to make sure that you aren't like overworking yourself beyond, you know, the grips of whatever. And so I pulled a couple more. We got wedding, interesting. Like, what about that I was talking about? So, and also religious factors. So I definitely see some kind of commitment coming in with your relationship, like deepening to another level come August. And I really think that I don't know, either you have someone already in your life right now, or there is someone coming into your life. And it's almost like, don't let finances and career get in the way of you opening your heart, because this person is really similar to your religion, or there's something that you are going to be, I don't know, something about religious factors. I don't think it's going to be a hindrance. I think it's going to be like, oh my gosh, you're into this too? Cool. And it's just going to make you want to commit even deeper. And we have keep an open mind. Yep. Let's get the light up a little bit. It's a very snowy, cold day, so it's a little hard to film. Okay, let's dive in deeper. We've got a time to give rather than take. Yeah, and I think that signifies more giving time to your friends and loved ones. Like, don't get too caught up in the wheel of business and success. This is really making sure that you take time to have a relationship, because that's also an important aspect of your life. And confidence is the key to success. Yeah, embody that inner Leo energy. And I see you having no problem doing that with this Empress. Like, you're good, you're golden. But it's almost like, yeah, having that confidence. What do they say? Like, fake it till you make it. Like, it's that kind of confidence. Like, already know that this is all coming true and coming your way. Because if you believe that, then it can only come, you know. All right, let's see what else we got. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And we have Starkeeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Yeah, interesting. These are both very tied. So this is like, stay grounded because you're not feeling grounded. So making sure that you take time out of your busy schedule and who you're seeing and hanging out with, to make sure that you are taking time to ground yourself, to take care of yourself, to eat healthy, to really be there for yourself. I feel like you kind of get lost in the whirlwind of materialistic things, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, with that patience, but just don't let it get caught, you get caught off the ground. So it's like learning that balance of being grounded, but also like being in touch with the possibilities of what if. And also, like, if this is something you're excited about creating, like, you got to be taking the steps. It's not just going to be handed to you. Help the universe along with this. And we have physical activity. Yeah, so in the year 2021, making sure that you're taking care of your body, especially if stressful situations come up, like making sure that you work it out of your body before. I think it's just going to be really healthy for you to be active. And then we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. That's beautiful. And so rely on your friends for advice, and just even to talk to. Like, you don't have to go about this all alone. Okay, and we've got 2 energies that you are going to be embodying for the year. We've got Martyr, learning to transcend nature of service to oneself or a cause. Interesting. And we have Father, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding, light with tribal unit. Very interesting. So these are just the energies that you are going to be embodying and stepping into, which is beautiful. And you can embody the Father energy if you're not masculine or define as masculine, because we both have feminine and masculine in balance in us at all times. Okay, so we've got some beautiful self-care suggestions for your year, things to just keep in the back of your mind. So we've got beauty ritual. Again, even if you're a male, you can have beauty rituals like doing a body scrub, taking a bath, using moisturizer and cleanser on your face, because you've got a face too. It's not beneath you to take care of yourself. Like, keep making sure your toenails are clipped. Like, ooh, that's a good one. And massage. Make sure that you're allowing, either get a massage for someone or like book a massage. I think massages are going to be really beneficial for you just as you're busy working away. And last but not least, we've got some beautiful positive affirmations to keep with you for the entire year, to always come back to if you need them. I am willing to learn new things. Yeah, at the end of the year. I love to learn and willing to drop old concepts when they no longer work for me. Growing and changing is exciting. Can you see that? I'm losing my light. I am connected with a higher power. The wisdom and intelligence of the universe is mine to use. I trust in life to support me. Yeah, Beautiful. All right, group 4, that's all I have for you for your beautiful 2021 predictions of what is coming your way. I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section. Just let me know what you thought of this, what you're looking forward to, what you're working towards. Yeah, and give the video a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 4, if you chose this clear quartz, this reading is for you for your 2021 predictions. And I had to turn on the overhead lights because this is taking me a little long to film and it is snowing outside, so it's a little dark. But yeah, so some clear quartz really helps with just amplifying anything, really. Helps amplify the properties, I guess, of other crystals. It helps with connecting with the divine and higher consciousness, working through like all conditions. It's a really good just master healer, cleanser, purifier, helps with like amplifying energy and thought, balancing mind, body, and spirit. It's just a really beautiful overall good crystal. You can't go wrong. And so we're just going to keep that in mind for your prediction, to see what kind of pops up in that realm. And we are going to be shuffling one card per month. And I'm just going to fast forward through the shuffling because it's going to take a bit of time. All right, group 5. So we have a lot of stuff happening for your 2021. So I feel like the overall energy for you is you're just leaving behind with the 6 of Swords, like, but you're leaving all behind, all this stuff that no longer serves you, and you're stepping into this beautiful power. Like you're going towards what serves you better. Like you have no time for baloney. It feels like this year you're not really like helping people, like holding on to them. You're just like, no, you don't serve me, I'm just gonna let you go. So it's almost like this, you're just really have transitioned. By the end of the year, you're transitioned into this beautiful, like, you have the right people around you, you have like good things happening for you. I feel like overall you're just embodying some really good energy. But there are some questionable cards in there, and we're gonna get to them, don't worry. And we're gonna try to define them by some other clarifying cards. So yeah, in January you have the Ace of Pentacles. One more shuffle, sorry. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and so like it's almost like a new job offer, you know, financially, like a good career move. There's some beautiful news coming in January regarding your finances, and it's almost like either you are like winning some money, coming into some money, maybe being gifted some money, or just even like, yeah, like a brand new career, brand new start of the year. You're starting with a brand new job, or you're like really noticing like that maybe you've been pursuing something on the side and you're finally seeing like the evidence of this. But it's like this beautiful new surprise offer coming through, something that you wouldn't expect, something that you're not able to see. So just be patient and like let that surprise you and just pop into your life. But it feels like an easier job, something more fun, something more fulfilling, something more exciting in January. And then in February, we have the 3 of Swords, which we don't like to see, which deals with grief and heartbreak and sadness. And yeah, I mean, there's a couple things that I see. Either it's you healing from this heartbreak and this wound that's been open for a while, or it is a heartbreak and eventually someone that you decide to leave behind because they no longer serve you. But let's get a little clarifying cards on the 3 of Swords. This isn't so much meant to be a love reading, so it's just a general overall what's coming your way. But let's clarify the Three of Swords for group 5. Okay, that was aggressive. Temperance. And let's see what else. The Hanged Man. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it definitely feels like more something that you've worked towards. Either you're not getting what you thought you would out of it, but it's helping you open up your perspectives to something higher. I definitely, it could be the heartbreak, which I'm very sorry if it is. Just know that, everyone has a time frame in your life. People are there for a certain reason and a certain amount of time. But these cards are telling me that it's all about you're really finding your footing again. You're really seeing that didn't serve you, that you're kind of like, it almost feels like you're letting go of this heartbreak and heartache, and you're building something from the ground up, and you're putting in the hard work to build something from the ground up. So that doesn't feel so detrimental, but just know that in February that there could be some bad news, or just some not ideal situations, or it could even be that like something triggers an old wound in you, and it just flares up in February. That's very, very possible. But yeah, just know that, the universe will never hand you more than you can handle. That's good advice. But then in March, I see you really putting your head down and working on this creative endeavor, this project, this career, whatever it is. Like, you're really putting your head down and really focusing on this and really making that, like, how some people after a heartbreak, they like go work out a bunch. It's almost like you're pouring yourself into your work in March. But it's something that fulfills you with happiness, and it's long-term, provides you with stuff long-term, so it's good to put yourself into that and keep yourself busy. I see you being very busy in March. Emails and phone calls and creating and just like really getting into the rhythm of this new work. And then in April, we have the Eight of Cups, and you're just leaving behind what no longer serves you. Like, you're just done. Like, you've invested so much time and energy into something, someone, possibly, and you are just ready to move on. I feel like with 2020 and 2021, we're all just really sick of crap. Our attention span is short, and we really just want to be like, no, I don't want that in my life. And people are really seeing what's important to them. And I think come April, you're really seeing what's important to you and what serves you and what no longer serves you, and you're walking away completely like dry. What is it called? Cold turkey. Completely cold turkey away from something. It could be even like you were using something as a crutch, like alcohol or social media or whatever, and it's almost like you being like, this doesn't serve me. I enjoy it when it is enjoyable, but not when it's a crutch. And then in May, you're almost coming up with these brand new ideas, and you're feeling unsure. Maybe you're going back to school, maybe you're learning some new skills and stuff like that, and you're really like waving your sword around, but you're kind of new to it. So you're going to be kind of feeling a little foolish come May, but know that that is all just about learning something new. You're going to be bad at it at first. And just really excited though. I see you being really excited about this. And maybe there's a new challenge at work and you get to really flex your skills, or they really need some help doing something. And you're like, oh, I can do it, but you don't really know how to do it, but you're willing to try. And then with the Ace of Cups in June, there's this beautiful offering. It could be a new friendship, a new love partnership, a deepening of a partnership, just something that just makes you immensely, immensely happy. You're just overcome and overjoyed. Like maybe just maybe taking a vacation because you've worked so hard, and like maybe you meet someone on the vacation and you just click and it's great. I see that coming in June for you. And then July and August, it's really interesting because everyone's had the middle of the year hiccups. And I think there's just something going on the middle of the year, like late spring, summer. But it's almost like with July here, it's the end. And it's something that you've known has been coming to an end. Like you're aware that it's been coming to an end this entire time. And it's just finally here. It's finally coming to an end. You can be done with it. You can be over it. Maybe it's like a court case. Maybe you're finally getting the money that you deserve. Something like that. Something that you've known about. It's not a surprise. It's been a slow, steady crawl, but I think you're grateful that it's finally ended. You've finally come to the end of it. And then in August here, like with the Ten of Swords, like, yeah, I don't know, let's clarify that. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords here in August, you're finally stepping out of this victim mentality of that nothing ever goes your way, that you don't know how to do stuff, that yada, yada, yada. And this card is just telling you that everything is fine, and you're finally coming out of this wounded energy, this broken energy. And you're able to finally give to yourself and to others because you're not so broken. And you're feeling like emotionally stable and just content and happy and just fulfilled because you've finally stepped out of this cold darkness of things that have happened. It could even be like a dark night of the soul, kind of like coming to a completion. July and August for you, something that you've been dealing with for years and years and years, and it's finally just the monkey's off your back and you're finally able to move forward with your life. And then in September we have the Moon and the Page of Cups. And yeah, I feel like you're getting a beautiful surprise in September. I think with the Page of Cups, it's like a really beautiful offer. It's a beautiful surprise. It kind of sweeps you off your feet. And it's something that like in the back of your knowing, you're like, I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when, and it's finally here. And so it feels like you've been knowing and wanting this thing to happen. You've had like that tickle. You're like, I know something's about to change. I know I'm about to hear from someone. I know that I'm meant for a higher purpose. And it's almost like in September, you're kind of like getting that little glimpse of into it. And then in October, we are seeing you going within and healing and being by yourself a lot and figuring out what you really need, because you've just come out of this shakeup, and it's almost like you need to take the time to really go within. And I see this also a little in September, to really with the Moon and the intuition. There, like you're really tapping into your intuition and listening to your higher self and just becoming you. I love this Hermit card. Like she's so beautiful. She's like really taking the time to figure out who she is and who she like wants to be and what she wants and all that. And in November, I get this as a warning of be careful with your finances and where you put them. And of course, this is a prediction and you have free will. And this is just something to know, like being careful of not overspending your money, of overindulging, making sure that you do always have like a little safety net, like do buy things and enjoy life, but don't be frivolous about it. So this is just like a warning to make sure that you do keep your finances in check, because there could be, especially if you're self-employed, November could be a slow month for you. And it could, start to panic you. I know that there are some careers where it does slow down in the winter time, just because of holidays and whatever. And then December, this is the card of like persevering and not giving up and pushing through and really just accepting that might inside of you. This is one of my favorite cards too, the Nine of Wands. It's just like she's stood up all these wands and she still has this one and she's just like ready to battle. She's got this bandana on, she's ready to like battle and take people down and like whatever, you know, like she's just in it for the long haul. And I see you, regardless of your sex, at the end of 2021, just in your power. You've left all of this crap behind and you're finally like seeing the bigger picture and you're able to like have fun and breathe again. So that's beautiful. We love to see it. All right, let's get into your oracle cards. Sorry about the shadow. Let's see what your love cards have to say. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry in this relationship to keep going. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So that is, yeah. I don't think that's for everyone because this is a general reading, but if it does spark your attention, just, you know, pay attention to the red flags. They're just trying to caution you and to see where your boundaries really are. And unrequited love, you know, maybe it's more of a lust relationship than a love for some of you, but yeah, chemistry. But I also see that with the Ace of Cups, I feel like there is someone that you're leaving and someone that you're going to. And so, yeah, just listen to your inner guidance with that always. Passion. Yeah, there's definitely like someone you're leaving, but someone that's coming. Or it's just something that you need to work on with your partner. Very possible as well. Because I know some people could be married and already in a committed relationship. Maybe someone's being sneaky. Maybe you just need to have conversations with them. Or maybe the love is just fading. You know, that's possible too. All right, let's see what we got here. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, I knew there was some money coming, but again, be careful that you aren't just spending it all. Put a savings aside, be smart about it, and your dreams need a practical plan. You got the 2 Tauruses. Yeah, really make sure that you're taking time to plan and plan for those months that could be slow and figure out, yeah, how much do I need to make in a month to pay all my bills? And then how much do I need to make a day? And then figure out how many days you need to work and what you need to charge. All right, and then we have Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. Yeah, this is totally the path you've taken before. So you are going to be totally good at what you're pursuing and where you're going. And I think the people that are coming into your life are also people that you've dealt with before. So it could be people that you were just meeting karmically to learn lessons from. Could be, who knows? And then all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yeah, listen to yourself. Don't try to always go to others with advice, especially in regards to love. Sit with yourself. No distractions, no music, no TV, no phone, no nothing. Just sit with yourself and really see what is important to you and weigh the pros and cons and all that, and know that the decision, you'll know it deep down. And relationship change. So I guess you do have a relationship change coming for some of you, whether that's a deepening and a fixing of this relationship or something completely new and different. Oh, you can see the fan reflection on that. And we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So yeah, with the 3 of Swords, there's definitely some grief coming your way. Sorry, it can't all be sunshine and rainbows, but that is life sometimes. But know that it is an opportunity to appreciate someone, and also know that everyone that you meet is a lesson and a mirror. So let's see what energies you are going to be the entire year. We have femme fatale, highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So yeah, this is kind of just opening your heart again to love and knowing that every relationship has a start and an end. And then we have teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Could even be with this Page of Swords energy here that you are really stepping into that teaching spirit, which is really cool. All right, and we've got some beautiful suggestive self-care tips for the entire year. You know, when in doubt, go back to this. We got health checkup, and we have energy work. Beautiful. All right, and then last but not least, we've got some beautiful affirmation cards to keep with you the entire year. Feel free to come back and recite them whenever you need to, feel called to. I am the center of peace. Ooh, that reflection. In peace, I live and move and experience life. Because I keep myself centered in peace, I have peace in my outer world. I am willing to see only my magnificence. Magnificent? I think and say only what I want to create in my life. I am more than adequate for all I need to do. Beautiful. That's just like believing in yourself and putting the steps in to make the life that you want. All right, group 5, that was your 2021 predictions. I hope this gave you a little clarity on what's ahead. Again, know that you do have free will and you are able to, even just hearing this, make changes in your life before anything of this does happen. But yeah, give me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Give the video a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself.